We're going. They made the call. We've been waiting for it, and now it's done. We're on our way. They were wondering whether they'd have to use conscription, call us all to go by law. So many men showed up to enlist. They had no need. 30,000 of them lined up. Everyone I know has their heart in this. It's not just for Britain. It's not just because we're one of their colonies. We're doing it to help them, yes, but we're doing it for ourselves, for Canada. Me and my troops are shipping out tomorrow, heading over there. A lot of us came from over there, so it's like going to fight for home. And these posters, these propaganda posters everywhere, well, it's hard to ignore. Makes a man feel like he's got to do something, you know? Those Huns, the ones we're fighting, they sunk a ship, Lusitania. 12,000 people died. Women, children, all nationalities. We have to make it safe for them and for others. Yep, I'm going to do my part. That's why I'm going.
John, there's another letter. Dear Mom and Pop, we're still in it. I thought I'd be home by now. We all did. Who would have ever thought both sides would hold out for 4 years? I left home there in a rush, though I know it hurt you, Mom. I know you were worried you wouldn't see me again. Too many of the boys from home let their mothers down by dying here in the mud and cold. Things aren't good, I tell you. Just when we gain a little ground, they take it back from us, back and forth, all the while in these trenches. It's the worst. I don't think a guy could ever get used to it. Rats and lice crawling all over you, and you don't even mind it much. Frozen feet, rotting stenches. You blacked it out again, John. They covered some of what you wrote. Oh, poor Jimmy. Miss you, Mom. Tell Pop I want to get home to help finish the barn one day. I hope it ends, Mom. I hope it ends, Mom. I hope it ends.
I tell you, it is not how it should be. That Bourdon, the PM of our country, he says he wants 6,000 soldats. For you, that is 500,000 soldiers. Idiot! This country has only 8 million people for start. How he thinks he does this, eh? No, Bourdon, that man is out of head. We. Maintenant, the first ones who volunteered, they say 70% of them, they was from Britain. Of course, they go volunteer, part for old home, part for new. Me, I fight not for that. I am no more part of France or Britain than I am German. I'm Canadian, French Canadian. But we French Canadian, we not like the English. They Protestant, we Catholic. They speak their language, we rather speak ours. How can we fight strong together when we're not the same? We to live in trenches together when we not, how you say, easy together? No. And this act, Bourdon's Act, this Military Service Act, you to make men fight by force now, eh, Bourdon? Make French men fight a war Britain fights? No. War is right and necessary, at times, par moments. But not this war. This is not for the Quebecois to fight.
No, I tell you, it's true. Those old guys got together and they're putting the screws to them, cutting their legs out from under them, is what I say. Did you read in the paper? That American President Wilson thinks he's got the solution. Says it can never happen again, he thinks. Says if you have a war with no victors, then it won't happen again. No losers, no winners, no short feelings, and no being back here again to fight it all out. I have to say, I like the sound of that, but then others, the commanders and colonels, they say stick it to them, take their power from under them, restrict them guys so they can't gain power again. But better than that, we're signing on our own. The Treaty of Versailles. Canada's on their own, not under the Queen. Borden's going to be there to represent Canada as its own country. We fought hard enough, and I dare say sacrificed enough. No longer the little one, it seems. I say today, cannabis became its own.
Never say never. That's what they say. But they went ahead and said it anyway. Never happened again. Are they still so sure? You read in the papers that they said Hitler is moving troops around Europe again. What is the purpose of that? He took over one country just recently. Shouldn't they have put their foot down or something? That leaves his nation? If he's building his army in Indian territory, to me that sounds aggressive. Why wait? That's what I'd say. Why wait and see what he'll do when we already know what could happen? It could happen. Another war. Not like the one they saw in the school books. No, this one was different. Something like they've never seen before. And I dare say we'd never like to see again. My dad came back from that war. It took a long time for him to settle back into living straight. And then the Depression hit. It took us all by surprise. I hated seeing that in him, that helplessness in a man with so much honor. He was a soldier in the Canadian Army, and yet, here he was, struggling to pay bills and collectors just like anyone else. Things are just starting to come around, and now he's panicked. He can't sleep at night. He's scared they'll call him up again. Or worse yet, call my brothers, Tom and Billy. Never happen again, huh? And if it does?
And he said it certainly wasn't just because Festival going because Britain was involved. I mean, France was going too, and we certainly weren't bound to help them. We had signed that treaty, the Treaty of Versailles. We had hoped another war wouldn't happen. We should have stopped Hitler earlier. But we were so scared of another war, anything like the first, with 4 years of fighting. But not really fighting, just back and forth in the trenches. And here we face it again, except this time it won't be like the last. It couldn't. We have way better equipment now. They say, artillery, gas grenades, tanks, machine guns. We have the sure power. That's what Henry says. When Germany passes through into Belgium, we had to know when to join the fight. They passed right into neutral territory, so they knew what they were doing. And why they tried to take France, knowing full well that dictator Stalin would be coming at them on the left? No, we'd have to be there with the Allied powers. Henry says.
He wasn't hurting anyone. We are not spies. My father is just a simple farmer now. He's paid to bring his family here from Japan. His mother and father too. We have all worked together to raise the money. 4 years ago we were successful. We bought a piece of land. We all worked on that land. Grandmama and grandfather. We met honest people, Canadians, who did not move here, who treated us kindly and fairly. But it was not for hurting anyone. The dynamite and gunpowder they found in the house, they came through the house searching, the Canadian soldiers looking for signs of Japanese spies. They said Japan had bombed Pearl Harbor. It killed many people, but we were not with them. We had no ties to the spies at home. We were Japanese Canadians now, and hopeful that the war would be over quickly. Must be removed from a 100-mile radius of BC coast. 22,000 Japanese Canadians given 24-hour notice to evacuate homes for the security, defense, peace, order, and welfare of Canada. My family is no danger to the welfare of Canada. They are separating us. Women, children, the older ones are being sent to internment camps in the interior, while the men are staying in the camps in BC, made to work on roads or strawberry fields. All our things taken. Our home, our Japanese keepsake, my poor mother's tea set from home, our farms